there is a lot of talk about the changing consumers' behaviors nowadays, the content that we take, the social media, the internet, and everything. So the product that we develop today may not be relevant tomorrow. So how do you feel the entrepreneurs need to cope up with this problem and stay relevant in the market?
Thank you, Vignesh. And I think one of the ways to do it, like I talked in my presentation, is to stay connected. And I think, one of the important things that if you look at successful entrepreneurs, that even after their businesses have grown very large, they still find a method to reach out and talk to a certain set of customers on an ongoing basis. And I think that is where the differentiation lies. So the more connected you are, the more conversations you are having with your target audience, with your customers, the better you are going to be aware of what's going on in the market. The second piece is to watch your competition, because sometimes you may miss something, but your competition will point out to you saying that, oh, you seem to have missed and they're doing something in that space. And third, or last but not the least amongst the three, would be to also keep connected with the industry per se, which means have connections to some of the educational institutes. And I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, especially on the technology front, that are you talking to some of the professors? And this does not need to be a daily conversation, but once a month, once a quarter, if you just create a round table, invite some people in your space who are technology geeks to come and tell you where the future lies. Because then what's the trends in artificial intelligence? What's the trends in robotics? What's the trend in many of these new spaces will become common to you. And when you do these dialogues, even include some of the social entrepreneurs, because they may be able to come and give you a very different perspective, which you may not have thought. So I think those would be, but in essence, it's about staying connected and not becoming, if I may use the powerful word, but strong word, that not becoming arrogant, that now I know what the customer needs. At best, I can say I knew what the customer needed and I created a product and that became a successful. But I think the mindset has to shift from I know to I knew and I want to continue to know. And so I will stay humble, stay with my humility to keep talking to my customers.